Today we are looking at a slightly different style of the 60s, elliptical crinoline gold princess cut dress from about 1865, 1867. So we have a look how to achieve the shape and how to get into that, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's be about it. So let's start from the bottoms up. Usual cotton undergarments with long pantalettes, stockings, nice comfy shoes, and the nice chemise. These layers would be worn every single day, obviously, and they would be washed very regularly, mostly because you can't really wash the silk gowns or wool gowns as often as you would want to. So that's your standards. And let us have a go at corset. This one is made to a 60s pattern, late 60s pattern, and it's made in a blue couture with outside channels in black velvet. I had some of that velvet left over from the gown, so why not? Whatever works for your channels, and a couple of representations showing both corsetry with gauze and without gauze at that time. And since we had gauze before, why not without? So, one in. Big mirror helps a lot. And I'm all in. Actually, just white. I don't really want anything showing up in front under the gown, so let's tie it at the back for a change. Next layer, a little bit of a modesty petticoat. Very light, not very voluminous, just to keep things modest, I suppose. And now a crinoline. This is an elliptical crinoline. You've seen it before with the seaside dress, and obviously you'll be using it for various different occasions, because you would not have several different cages unless you were really, really wealthy. Actually. This one was made by, I think, even Strauss from Russia, and it's great. And now proper petticoats. about right. As you can see, it has a tape at the back. It's just to keep those longer bits of this petticoat at the back when it's needed. With the round crinoline, there's not a problem like that because everything is of an equal length. Here, with the elliptical ones, you have a little bit of a booty, so you need to keep that fabric over there. And on top of that, as before, I'll be utilising my old round crinoline petticoat just to give a little bit more coverage over the wires, so it doesn't show too much. And yes, this is going to be too short at the back because of the shape, but it doesn't show. And not everybody could afford several new petticoats. And if you had one that worked perfectly well, just use it. If I can find the button, I want to use it too. So it's too short at the back, but that doesn't matter too much. It would be a pity not to use the fabric. It was expensive. Right. I see I brought my spare drawers instead of my blouse, but I have a little chemisette if I wanted to wear it instead of my chemisette next. And here we have a different model that buttons up on the arm, so you can button up the sleeve and the side in one go. I already buttoned the other side, and it ties at the sides. Now this style would be used mostly when you are wearing very, very light gowns, semi-transparent gowns, because then the buttons would not show in front underneath. But it works for other bits when that's the only one you have fresh and washed, that's the one you use. I'm going to button up the other side, just the sleeve, and see how I get on. I just made it, so I haven't worn it yet. Okay, so far so good, I think. And all you need to do is to button up underarm, because it's not difficult or anything. But I managed one, so that's as much as I'm going to go. And just tie it up at the side. And the other side, and hey, we're in business. Gown next. And this style of gowns comes into fashion about 1865 and continues. It's a departure from the more traditional styles when you have a separate bodice and a separate skirt, which was actually quite a nice bit, because you could have different bodices for evening or for the day. This one is just everything in one go, and these could be opened all in front or just halfway through. It's a gown a la princess, or in the cut-on princess, which means there's no waist seam. So it's all gored and lined. And a very simple style that was additionally enhanced with lots of geometric, usually, decoration. Well, let's dive in. The bodice closes with hooks and bars. No, hooks are nice. And the little collar is stitched very loosely because that's going to be changed quite a lot. So let's deal with the hooks and eyes. Shouldn't be difficult. I love this style. The cuffs also close with hooks and bars. And as you can see, the decoration really is quite dramatic. The cut of the skirt is quite plain. It's all down to the decoration. And you can have the same cut with different decoration variants. You can have a Greek key pattern at the bottom. You can have lace, for example, for an evening wear. And you can also wear a Swiss waist or separate belts with this style as well to provide a bit more definition at the waist. So really a versatile style, very graceful and just really fun to wear. Let's have a look. I just have to twirl. People were asking about my hair. I'm not a hairdresser. I'll just make do with what I have. These ones are just pinned on hair pieces that I use. And let's get a little hat, a pompadour style hat with lace lappets. Again, a very tiny little hat, not much there, but quite complex to put on, especially since I thought I was being smart and I tied the lapels, I've sewn the lapels together instead of putting a little button there. I'm lazy. Right, let's put them on. And it sits nicely. So all I need to do is my gloves, my parasol, and I'm ready to go out. In winter you could have a variety of jackets and bodices being worn as well. I have a couple of photos from my trip to Scotland to show. So it's really a very versatile style, easy to style with different bits and pieces and adding accessories to it. The pattern and the instructions for the gown as well as of the mantle or jackets or coats are in my second book, The Victorian Dressmaker 2. So if you fancy making something similar, all is there. Right, let's take it outside.